The beginning in the outer worlds does not start on Earth. It begins in the limitless expanse of human imagination. It begins with a traveler. A traveler unlike anything humanity had ever built, or even dared to dream of building. Voyager 1 carries not just metal and machinery. It carries something infinitely greater. The unshakable curiosity of its creators. The relentless desire to explore the unknown. This is Voyager 1, a spark of human brilliance. The farthest object ever crafted by human hands. A silent messenger sailing through darkness, carrying our hopes, our memories, and the story of humanity itself into the heart of eternity. It rests neither on the Earth, nor orbits the Moon, nor lingers among the nearby planets. Instead, it sails onward alone, unyielding and utterly silent, drifting deeper into the vast cosmic ocean. A sea without maps, without harbors, where only the endless hum of eternity surrounds it. Voyager was launched in the summer of 1977. A fragile dream wrapped in metal and courage. Small, no larger than a family car. Its instruments were simple. Its memory tiny. Its power faint compared to the giants of today. Yet inside that delicate frame lived something extraordinary. A leap of faith. A belief that humanity could reach beyond its cradle and touch the infinite. Now, more than 4 decades later, Voyager has traveled over 22 billion kilometers from home. A distance so vast it defies imagination. And still it endures. Its signal, weaker than a candle flicker seen from the Moon, whispers across the endless dark. And somehow, Earth still listens. Across deserts and plains, giant radio dishes strain to catch Voyager's faint heartbeat. Voyager's story is not just about distance. It is about discovery, wonder, courage. A chronicle of what it means to be human. In the 1960s, NASA engineer Gary Flandreau noticed a secret written in the heavens. A rare alignment of the outer planets. Between 1977 and 1980, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune would align perfectly. A cosmic doorway that opens only once every 176 years. Using their gravity, a single spacecraft could leap from one world to the next. Each planet flinging it farther outward. Like a stone skipping across a celestial sea. NASA seized the moment. 2 spacecraft were born. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Twin ambassadors of exploration and wonder. Voyager 2 launched first, cutting through the sky with fire and faith. Voyager 1 followed 15 days later, its path set toward the mysteries of the outer worlds. The mission was meant to last just 4 short years. But destiny had other plans. At Jupiter, Voyager revealed a world alive with motion. Storms swirling in endless color. Cyclones larger than Earth itself. Lightning flashing across clouds like veins of fire. Then came Io. A moon once thought dead. Now erupting with volcanoes. Hurling molten rock into the void like fiery fountains. At Saturn, Voyager unveiled rings more intricate than anyone had imagined. Vast ribbons of ice and dust dancing in perfect cosmic harmony. Tiny moons carved delicate paths of light through shadow. Titan, cloaked in a thick orange haze, revealed an atmosphere rich with organic molecules. The echoes of the chemistry that once gave birth to life on Earth. Voyager 2 pressed onward into the cold, becoming the only spacecraft in history to visit Uranus and Neptune. At Uranus, it found a tilted, ghostly world. Magnetic fields twisted. Pale clouds whispering secrets in the silent dark. Neptune followed. A sapphire giant of roaring winds and dark storms. Its moon Triton erupted with frozen nitrogen geysers, reminding us that even in the farthest shadows, worlds can move, breathe, and live. For the first time, distant points of light became living worlds. Complex. Alive. Beautiful. And all of this achieved with technology simpler than a digital watch. Computers with just 68 kilobytes of memory. A radio no stronger than a household light bulb. Yet across billions of kilometers, its whisper still reaches us. Earth keeps listening, day and night, catching the faint signal from the edge of the sun's dominion. Voyager became more than a spacecraft. It became a message. A promise that beyond the sun then came the edge itself. The invisible border where the sun's warmth fades, and the dominion of the stars begins. For decades, Voyager drifted through the heliosphere. A vast, invisible bubble of solar wind pressing against interstellar space, shaping a boundary we could sense, but could not see. And then, on August 25, 2012, the signal changed. At 121 astronomical units from the Sun, Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the frontier where our star's breath ends, and the interstellar winds begin. For the first time in history, a human creation stepped into another realm. Its instruments detected faint plasma waves, echoes of cosmic energy drifting through the dark, like ripples across an endless, invisible ocean. Voyager had entered the great silent sea between the stars, a place where time itself seems to slow, where distances stretch beyond comprehension, and the familiar warmth of the sun becomes a memory. Still, it moves outward toward the Oort Cloud, a vast halo of icy comets encircling the solar system like a frozen crown. Passing through that silent region will take nearly 30,000 years. Mountains will crumble. Continents will drift. Languages and nations will rise and fall. Civilizations will be born and fade. Yet Voyager will remain, a lonely spark drifting through eternity, carrying the memory of the world that made it. Its heart, a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, converts the slow decay of plutonium into warmth and power. Each year, its strength fades. Instrument by instrument. Light by light. By the early 2030s, its final whisper will cross the abyss. A last heartbeat returning home from the edge of the galaxy. And then, silence. But that silence is not the end. Voyager carries something eternal. A message. A memory. A song. A fragment of humanity cast into the infinite. Bolted to its side is the golden record. A time capsule forged from gold, courage, and hope. Greetings in 55 languages. The sounds of Earth. Waves crashing on distant shores. Winds sighing through forests. Laughter of children. The heartbeat of humanity. Music spanning continents and centuries. From Bach to Blind Willie Johnson. From ancient chants to joyful songs. Images of DNA, atoms, mountains, rivers, forests, cities, and stars. A detailed portrait of Earth. A record of life, thought, and imagination. The golden record is more than metal and sound. It is a love letter to the cosmos. A testament that we lived. We dreamed. We reached beyond our home and dared to touch the infinite. Perhaps one day, another civilization, or our own distant descendants, will find Voyager drifting in the quiet dark. They will open the record and hear us. Our laughter. Our songs. our heartbeat. They will see a world that once dreamed, that once looked up at the stars, and wondered who else is out there. Voyager 1 is more than a spacecraft. It is a monument to curiosity, a symbol of persistence, a mirror of the human spirit. It transformed distant points of light into living worlds, and carried our questions to the edge of forever. It became a bridge between Earth and the cosmos, a silent envoy of everything we are and ever were. Now, as it sails beyond the reach of any sun, Voyager drifts through the vastness, whispering across the cosmic sea, a lone witness to eternity. What lies beyond the stars? Who are we truly? And will someone